By 2026, remote work has solidified into a permanent, highly lucrative structural shift in the entire global economy. Physical borders have effectively vanished from the hiring process. This allows organizations to hunt for the absolute best talent on Earth, regardless of where that talent chooses to live. But there is a massive trade-off. You are no longer competing against a handful of candidates in your local city. You are now stepping into an arena against elite professionals from every time zone. The market for low-paid, entry-level generalist remote jobs is dying. Companies are now focusing their budgets almost exclusively on highly specialized technical and strategic roles. Because these specific skill sets are scarce, the financial incentives are massive. Global firms are paying top-tier, first-world salaries to secure the right people. Accessing these remote paychecks in 2026 requires moving past generalist skills and committing to extreme, targeted specialization. This creates an economic engine called geographic arbitrage. You earn a Silicon Valley-level USD salary, but you leverage the much lower cost of living in regions like Pakistan and South Asia. That specific economic gap grants you massive purchasing power, allowing you to accumulate generational savings at a rate that is impossible in a local market. The dilemma is knowing where to start. These six-figure salaries are real, but you have to identify which specialized path offers the highest return on the hundreds of hours you'll spend training for it. Securing these roles requires a rigorous evaluation. You have to measure the inputs, the specific skills required, against the salary outcomes, and carefully weigh the hidden pressures of the job itself. Capturing the benefits of geographic arbitrage requires matching your natural aptitude to the correct, highly specialized role. Let's start with the builders, focusing on the highest compensation tier, the machine learning engineer, capping out over $405,000. The inputs are significant. You need deep mastery of PyTorch, TensorFlow, and complex MLOps pipelines. This role commands top global pay due to a severe shortage of talent capable of building large language models. The trade-off is a steep learning curve. With AI evolving weekly, you face immense pressure to constantly upskill. The second builder role is the software engineer, bringing in anywhere from $100,000 to over $300,000. Inputs require high proficiency in Python, Rust, or Go, paired with cloud expertise, but the junior level is saturated. To command that premium, you must push past basic coding and achieve senior-level architecture design skills. High-end coding is a direct path to wealth, but it requires a relentless, solitary commitment to technical problem-solving. If you don't have a genuine interest in systems, the work will be exhausting. Next, we evaluate the systems keeping the digital economy online, the cloud architect, earning between $100,000 and $200,000. Your inputs involve designing, implementing, and securing complex infrastructures using AWS, Azure, or GCP. Because every modern business requires secure cloud solutions, this role offers exceptional job security. The trade-off is extreme operational responsibility. If a company's infrastructure crashes or suffers a breach, you are responsible for fixing it immediately. Becoming a cloud architect means trading constant daily coding for the systemic burden of keeping global businesses alive and secure around the clock. Writing code is not the only way to earn these salaries. Significant remote wealth is also found in sales and strategic management. The account executive role boasts uncapped earning potential, scaling from $120,000 to over $360,000. This demands elite skills in B2B enterprise sales, negotiation, and managing complex corporate relationships. The trade-off here is pure performance pressure. Your compensation relies heavily on commission checks, surviving constant rejection and consistently hitting aggressive quotas. The final high-paying role is the product manager, with salaries ranging from $110,000 to over $300,000. The inputs involve a delicate balancing act of data analytics, user experience design, and strategic business goals. The trade-off is a classic dilemma. You hold immense responsibility for a product's success, but you often have no direct authority over the engineering teams that are actually building it. These non-technical remote roles replace the burden of complex coding with the psychological pressure of driving revenue and managing volatile human dynamics across time zones. Pursuing any of these roles purely for the money, without aligning the work to your natural strengths, is a recipe for burnout. You will be competing against global talent who actually enjoy the process. You need a framework to match your core strengths to the correct career path. If you have deep analytical focus and love solitary, math-heavy problem-solving, you belong on the machine learning or software engineering branches. If you obsess over security, macro-level design, and keeping systems operational, you belong on the cloud architecture branch. And if you thrive on risk, persuasion, and big-picture user psychology, you belong on the account executive or product management branches. Identifying this natural match is a requirement for surviving the years of specialized upskilling needed to hit that six-figure mark. Relying on aimless academic choices or generic job applications will cause you to miss this 2026 remote window, leaving you stuck in a stagnant local wage market. You must replace guesswork with strategic, structured pathways. Professional career counseling bridges the gap between your current skills and remote USD roles. Connect with Career Next Pakistan for professional guidance, resume reviews, and placement opportunities. Whether you join them online or directly at the Karachi office, you can get the strategy you need to move into the global remote economy.